guys, so now I'm going to be doing a little chit chat with me while I get ready for a dinner downtown with friends, and I just figured why not film it because you guys always ask for my makeup and my hair. So as you saw my little intro for that, I did my blow dry. I just figured it'd just be easy and just to switch it up. I'm trying to get better at the whole rollers scenario, so I'm just flicking up the front parts just to kind of get that hair out of my face while I do the rest of my face. And I'm going to clip this back so that I have a nice, fresh, clean face and the moisturizer is soaked in, the toner, and then now we're going to get started. So to start off, we are going to be using a primer because it just helps smooth out your face. So I'm using the Dior Backstage. This is just their face and body primer. So it looks like it's almost done. So I just use like this much, and I'm gonna put it all over my face, especially where I have like, you know, some acne scars, just to really smooth everything out, and especially around the T-zone. Just wanna make sure it smells so nice. Oh my gosh, my rollers on this side. This is in the raw, and I'm wearing my robe from my wedding day. It has my name on it. Nice little lace. So I said, why not? I'll dress up for YouTube. Okay, so I have that primer on. Next, I'm gonna do my eye primer. So I'm using the Morphe eyelid primer, and this is just translucent. I just use a really small amount. Like this is how much I'm using for like both eyes. So I like to just put a little bit on and just rub it on my eye. By the way, I don't know about you, but when I get ready, I love to sip on something, whether it be a coffee. Like today I had two, so I'm not gonna have any more. So I'm just having my sparkling water that you saw me make earlier. I don't know, it's just something about getting ready and having something to sip on. Amazing. I don't know if that's the same for you guys, but it totally is for me. This is my favorite foundation as of right now. I'm really pale right now in my face compared to like my neck, because I wear so much sunscreen that it never gets tanned, because you know, gotta stay looking youthful. All right, so I have some scars because I was picking on pimples that I shouldn't be picking on. So this foundation is full coverage. This just covers everything up so nicely, and I know it's looking quite bright and quite tanned, but we're gonna fix it. And the weather today was so hot. As you can see, I went to my parents. They have a pool. So I was chilling there, getting some sun with Lou. And the weather is so hot today that I was contemplating, okay, what outfit am I gonna wear? I had so many cute options, and I'm like, you know what, I might as well wear something super summery just because it is legit 30 degrees. And what I was originally gonna wear was kind of like, if it was cool, like more September vibes, but since it's still summer vibes, I'm gonna be wearing something a little bit more summery. But I dropped some makeup. So I really like to really pat it in so that everything is like super, super flawless. And I bring it down my neck because again, I put sunscreen like down my neck. So I kind of have to like blend it in a little bit. Otherwise it's gonna be tan, white, and tan. So I gotta make it even as possible. Next is gonna be the concealer. I'm using the NYX Bear With Me concealer. I can't even tell if this is focusing because my Tarte's Shape Tapes are too pale, so I'm gonna be using this one. I really love it, it's phenomenal, and it's just a little bit darker so it won't look so extreme. So I'm gonna just put some on my beauty blender, and I'm gonna go right into the crease on both sides and blend it out just to brighten up my eyes, because Louis got neutered this week on Thursday, and he has to wear this onesie at night because he just does not like that cone. Oh my gosh. So anyways, this onesie is way too big because it didn't have the right size, but I took what I had or I could get. And in the middle of the night, I don't know if he like sleeps and gets his legs tucked up and then he gets all stuck, and then he wakes me up because he's stuck and panicking because he can't move in his onesie. So I've had no sleep. So I need all the brightening I can get for my under eyes. Okay, next we are gonna do some contouring just to give it some more shape dimension to the face. So I'm using the Bobbi Brown concealer stick in Almond 7. And I've had this forever. My bestie bought it for me a long time ago. I know they say makeup goes bad after a while, but whatever. I don't like throwing things out. So I'm going to draw on my face. Like this. Actually, maybe I'll add a little bit more here. Looking scary, but trust me, it all comes together. This is a Morphe brush. I don't know what type, but I'm gonna just blend it in with this versus a beauty blender. I feel like it does a more flawless job. All around. Honestly, I give credit to these makeup artists that make this look so easy because it's really hard filming how to do your, like what makeup you're doing. Like I have a whole setup here, just a light, my stand for my camera. I mean, there's enough light in here, but I feel like just a little bit of extra light just really helps you guys see it better. And then a little bit on the nose. And again, these are like just the techniques that I use. By far, these are not probably the right way, but they work for me. A little sip of water. Okay, so we're gonna be using some powders here. We are gonna be using the One Size in Medium Turn Up Base Foundation Powder. We're gonna be using the Airbrush Flawless Filter. Sorry, I gotta show the other one. This is the One Size. Looks like this. And then this is obviously dark just to give it some dimension. And then we're gonna use the Huda Beauty to set under our eyes. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is really white because I wanna just really brighten up my eyes. So we're gonna start with that one first. So I'm just using like a small brush and just patting it in just a little bit. You don't need a lot. Patting it nice. And a little bit on the T-zone just to brighten that up. And that's all we're gonna do with that white, or that very light one. Use this other Morphe brush for the One Size. And this one, I'm just gonna go in again on my nose, a little bit above my eyebrows. This is just a little bit darker. I don't wanna get rid of that contouring, so I just kind of go everywhere where I'm not gonna use that darker powder, just to, you know, get everything looking smooth and filled in. All right, next. By the way, I know some people do their eye makeup first, but I like to do my skin first. I just feel like it just gives me a better vision of the eyeshadow. Anyway, so yeah, this is the color 4 Deep for the Airbrush Flawless Filter, or sorry, Airbrush Flawless Finish, wow. Okay, so I'm using just another little brush, very lightly, tapping some of it off. And I like to do like a half smile. I know it looks really lame, but it really does help contour your cheekbone just to lift them. So that's with, or this is with, and this is without. And again, the other side. I feel all, I'm such a nerd. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to do these more so you guys can see how silly I am, but anyways. And then again on the top. Now you don't want to use too much of this because this is really dark and it'll look like you're wearing like mud on your face. So I have to be really careful not to use too much. You know? Just a very small amount around the nose. And then I just kind of blend it all together. So go like up, like a big U. And again, a big U. Just blend out that top part. And then I use a little bit down the throat just because my neck isn't as tanned as my chest. So And a little sip of water. Gonna stay hydrated, guys. I would be using my water bottles, but because it's like more of like a sport bottle, I'm not gonna use it when I'm getting ready because I don't want to get rid of, you know, my lip curls back and it goes against my chin. So I like using a straw when I'm getting ready. So it's like really precise. Doesn't cause any issues. So now we are gonna do some setting. And this is the Huda Beauty Pound Cake Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. As you can see, I'm gonna get my beauty blender again, and I'm just putting a small amount. And then I'm gonna press it on the top, just so there's not so much. I'm gonna try to do this really close up for you guys. And we're gonna just press it in. Oh, this I didn't get as much. All right, and then just a little bit along the cheekbones. I'm gonna just put that there. Just to pat it. And then I just like to press in around my mouth. And any area where I usually get shiny, because I don't like looking like super dewy. I like to look more matte. And then if I wanted to put some more dewiness, then I just add some highlighter. I know this is looking so silly. Oh my gosh. I've watched so many makeup tutorials ever since I was in university, which is why I feel like I'm pretty good at doing my makeup. So now we're gonna do my brows. So I'm going to be using the MAC Brunette Velux Brow Aligner Crayon. It has like a little spoolie because I like to brush out some of the extra just makeup that may have gone in them. And then the other side is the crayon. So I'm gonna have to do this off camera because I can't do it, like it's just, no, I can't do this, so I gotta do the brows over here because I have a big mirror over here. And then I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in medium brown. This is just their, as you can see, like a brow spoolie. So I can just color it in a little bit. You'll see in a sec, and then it just makes it look flawless. So I'll be right back. So this is like just shaping them. I like to shape them. I have to get my brows remicrobladed by my girl Jules. She also did my lip blushing. I will attach the video above for my lip blushing. And then when I do my microblading, I might do another vid. But anyways, it's been a while since I've had my eyebrows microbladed. So now I have to color them in. So now I'm gonna use this, and I don't want too much. And I'm gonna try to just do this at the same time, but I just like to like brush and curve them down. So it kind of like also keeps them intact. And there are the brows. Woo! Coming together, guys. Okay, so now we're gonna start the eyes. Now, I'm gonna be putting on false lashes. I'm gonna be using the Ruffle Kiss lashes. I'm still not sure if I like these, but I'm gonna give them another chance tonight. But before I do any of that, I like to curl my eyelashes because I just feel like it just makes everything better. And I use just a light comb of some mascara, because if I ever get mascara when I'm doing my eyeshadow, it drives me crazy. So this is the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Lash Mascara. It's one of my favorites. And anyways, I just need like a very small amount just to kind of have something so that the fake lashes just look better once I put them on. Now I only put them on the top because I'm using a waterproof mascara for the bottom because I don't want any of those little things that fall down, all the little black bits. So I use a different one, which I'll show you later. So now we're gonna start with the eyes. So MAC Cosmetics, I was in the other day because I had to replenish my eyeliner and some other things, and they had like the most amazing back to school sale. So I got this awesome palette with the discount, everything at $44, and there are 12 eyeshadows, but like look at how pretty this is. Such nice colors and like more neutrals. We are going to be starting with a base for the lid, and I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, so we're gonna go with the flow, but definitely a gold vibe because I'm gonna be wearing something very bright. You guys are gonna laugh because it's just funny because it's totally not what I was originally gonna wear, and it's like on the other level of extreme, but anyways, it's a very bright dress. So back to the makeup. I'm gonna be doing this color right there. And we're gonna be putting this on the lid. Gonna make sure I'm doing this on the right angle so you guys can see. So again, this is like not too strong. This is just like a very light brown, but I just want it to be like a good base because we're gonna build it up. Trying to do this as close to the camera as I can, but oh my god, this is so hard. I did like one other makeup video, I think on my YouTube channel a while ago, like just going out for coffee with a friend. This is like my first like glam up I think I've done on my channel. I can't even remember. Anywho, so we did this to start, okay? More of like a blending brush. And I'm going to be going in with this darker brown here. Just a little bit. Knock it off a little bit. And just on the outer part of the eye. Because I want to give my eyes like that brightening effect, really open them up. Because I don't naturally have like these ginormous eyes. I have nice colored eyes, but they're not like those big, huge eyes that some people have. So I like to brighten them up just to open them up. So that's what it looks like so far. And now we're gonna brighten up the front. So I'm gonna use this like nice gold. It's really nice. I did a sample of it earlier. And put some on. I'm gonna try to do it like this. I'm going for gold vibes tonight. I'm gonna put some on the inner tear duct. Just brighten it a little bit. So that's what this side looks like. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. One sec. Now I'm gonna go in with that same darker color, and I'm gonna do underneath the eye with this like flat angled brush. Really skinny, just to make it very precise. And I'm gonna drag it up into like where I'm gonna eventually put my eyeliner. Like that. Getting another like flat brush. And we're gonna be going in with Shroom, which is like this really nice kind of like a highlight color. And we're putting that in our, above our brow just to really brighten that up. And then just, you know, I fluff it up just to blend it all together. With a little bit of this really dark color right here. It's called Dance in the Dark. And I'm gonna just put a very small amount right in that corner. And all about blending, so it's all looking blended and beautiful. All right. Okay, next we're gonna do an eyeliner, and I like to do a pencil and a liquid. So I'm going in first with Too Faced Killer Liner, Total Control 36-Hour Eyeliner, and this is in the color Chocolate, I believe, but it's this really nice color, and I'm gonna be doing it on the waterline and on top. I'm not gonna be able to do this on the camera because it's gonna be a disaster. And I have one shot to make my eyeliner perfect. And then afterwards, I'm gonna go in with the Stila Stay All Day. This is one of my new favorites because it has two ends. One is just like an original end, and one is a micro tip. I think I showed you this in one of my Sephora hauls. I'll link it above for you guys if you wanna watch that later. Plugging in all my vids, keeping you guys busy. If you have nothing to watch, you'll have all my videos to watch. So I'm gonna go in and put this on, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so this is what it looks like so far. I keep looking over here because then I can see from my little flipped camera, you know, what things are looking like. So I do the liquid liner last. So now I'm going to be going in with the falsie, so like I showed you earlier. Now these are obviously too big, so I will cut, I've done them before so I know how much, but I usually cut off the end, 2 of them, and then I curl them, then I put them on, and then I'll show you what that looks like once that's done. So the glue is still drying. I really don't know if I like these. When other people wear these lashes, they look so nice, and when I wear them, it's just like one eye looks so much different than the other, and I cut them in the exact same place. So we're just gonna roll with it because I'm not gonna take these off now. While that's drying, I'm gonna just take this nice big poofy angled brush, and I'm just gonna brush away the excess for the under eye, look at it nice and bright, and then I'm gonna just pat in everywhere else just to make sure everything's nice and set. You know. For the bottom lashes, and this is my favorite, the Voluminous Lash Paradise, the waterproof from L'Oreal, I believe. My favorite mascara for like everyday drugstore, and we're gonna be putting it in on the bottom lashes. I don't know how anyone can do this without making a funny face, but if you don't make a funny face doing this, you're a champ. I'm gonna go do the other side one sec. All right, so I finished the bottom lashes. You're gonna see this all in natural light later, how good it looks, because this is kind of dark in here, even though I have all these lights. I plugged in my straightener because we're gonna need that nice and warm because we're almost ready for the finished touches of the hair. Now I'm gonna go in with the original, so this tip size. When I'm doing like everyday liner, I like using the micro tip just to make it really fine, but for going out, I'm gonna make it a little thicker. So I'm gonna put this on, do a nice wing, and I'll be right back. All right, so it's coming together. Same waterproof mascara, and I like to just do like 1 or 2 coats, just really light coats on my eyelashes, just to kind of like blend them all together. Just like really delicate. Okay, so now we're gonna do some cheeks using this Nude Sticks, like a cream. It's in Tiger Lily Queen. It's this really nice cream. Whoop. Well, it has one end with the brush. I never use that. I don't like the way it turns out, but it's this really nice like coral pink. So I personally like taking another little brush and just getting some off the top like that. And then again, like a kind of like a weird smile just to see where your cheekbone outline is. And then you just follow it up. Always up the face, so it's always very lifted. So nice. This is without, with. And again, same on the other side. I know these faces are silly, but it helps get the really nice end result. And I do a little bit on the nose just for that tiny bit of like a tan sun-kissed nose. And we're gonna set that cream blush with the NARS Torrid. It's this really nice goldy peach. And I'm just having another brush that I have in my little stack. Touch it, and then just kind of press it into that area that we used our cream blush, just to set that blush to make it stay, because blush is the fastest thing to leave your face when you're going out. At least I find. So I really layer it on. Because why not? We're going out. I'm always in gym clothes looking basic, so we're going full on glam, glow up, you know. Another little sip of water. Look at how cute these little straws are. I'm going to link them in my Amazon shop store in the description. Same with these glasses. They're in my last Amazon haul, which I'll link above as well. But my store, everything that I purchased from Amazon is down below in the description box. I like to go in as a little final note with the Hotel Harris Tarte Bronzer. You know, there's a lot of steps here. And another like very light brush. And just to like go over a little bit on top of everything. Just to really blend it out. I think my husband's coming now. All right, so we're gonna use a little bit of a highlighter. We're using my favorite, which is the Lorac Tantalizer and Baked Bronze. I don't even think they make this anymore, which is so sad because it's my favorite. I'm using a little light, fluffy brush, just a little bit, and just really lightly highlighting my cheekbones and the T-zone. Cupid's bow. Beautiful. So now I'm using the Airbrush Flawless setting powder from Charlotte Tilbury. Amazing, it smells so nice. I'm gonna do a big spritz on the face. I don't wanna get this on my camera, so I'm gonna go a little farther away. This stuff makes your makeup last like legit all night. I'm just gonna air it out. I gotta get one of those little fans. Be real profesh doing it with the fan, you know, over the whole face. So the face is done. We're going to do lips now. We're gonna be using 2 different liners. So we're gonna start first with the Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury. Oh my God, it's like a tongue twister. And I come up nice and close to do this. So. Start with that. And then I'm gonna go in, oh, I gotta sharpen this, but this is the Cork MAC lip liner. I love MAC lip liners. This is what Cork looks like. It's a little bit darker. And I like to go over this. And then just kind of press it down. I know it's looking real scary right now. And then I have the MAC lipstick in Yash. It's really nice, and it's part of their matte lipstick collection. I know it's looking scary, but there's a method. Now I'm using that same Iconic Nude. I'm gonna blend a little bit more with that darker Cork. And a little line in the center. See, it gives a little bit more dimension, you know? We're gonna top it off with the Fenty Glow Fenty Lip Gloss. You guys probably know this one already. Oh, I just love the smell, and just a little bit of gloss. How perfect is that? This is my favorite lips. Okay, so now we're gonna tackle the hair. So we're going to just straighten this hair to make it easy. So now we're gonna brush out the hair. And start that straightening process. And I'm gonna show you how I do the ends to give it that like fake salon blowout, because I'm not the best at blow drying my hair the way they do at the salons. So I will show you what I do at the very end. I'm gonna just keep straightening my hair on both sides, really making it nice and straight from the roots down, not all the way to the base, just like 3/4 of the way down. So I'm gonna finish the rest. I'll be right back. So this video isn't like a million miles long. What you do is you split it in half. So you have half and half. And you take all your hair. Okay, oh my God, my hair is long. I can't even get this all in. And you're gonna basically curl it in. So you take your hair as if you're doing all of it. And at the end, you just do like a half curl. And then you just pull it out. And it kind of just creates like a little wave at the bottom. So same on the other side. So you take the very bottom, hopefully I'm getting this all in, and then just pull and hold. So it kind of makes like a nice little end at the tip, at the end. I like to do this a little bit, a couple times, just to make sure it's really stuck there. Beautiful. And then it's coming together. We're gonna do the pieces at the top, take out the rollers. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this one, again, just do the top a little bit and then follow the curve on the tip. And then the same for the top. 2 clips. Now with these ones, I'm gonna brush them out. Yeah. All right, so I had to kind of restyle it. I'm not the best at these whole rollers. They kind of were pointless, but at least it kept the hair out of my face. This is what the hair looks like. My makeup, and now I'm gonna get dressed and put the accessories and I'll BRB. So I'm gonna step outside in a sec and we're gonna hit that golden hour vibes. And I will show you outside the whole look.